Hello everyone, welcome to Discover English Academy video. My name is Yalda and today I want to teach you something about job interview. I want to just teach you some actual expressions about job interview and so what you have to do before going for an interview, during and after. I know interview is very important for everybody, right? It's your moment that you have to use it. And it can be very stressful for everybody, especially if you do it in another language, right? For you, probably just because you have to do it in English must be very stressful if you're not really fluent or you're not really confident. There is something that you must know about the interview is the first one is be punctual. Never be late for your interview, okay, or not too early, so just on time. So be on time and not showing up late. Especially in Canada, being on time is very important because if you're late for an interview, probably the interviewer might think that you're not really organized, or if they hire you, you might be late for your work. So please be on time so whenever you want to go for a job interview. The other thing which is very important is your appearance. Good appearance is very important for a job interview. Whenever you want to go for a job interview, so you must wear formal clothing. For men, probably suit. Dark blue suit is very actually appropriate whenever you want to go for a job interview. For women, probably white shirt, blouse, and with dark or black pants or skirt is really good. Okay, it's very appropriate. You have to avoid, for women, you have to avoid lots of makeup, very flashy makeup, and putting on lots of jewelry. Okay, so it's not really good whenever you want to go for an interview. And for perfume, so I think it's better not to put any, right? Because the interview might have some allergy against perfume and might not be very good if you just wear it. When you go for an interview, your body gesture is very important, okay? Whenever you enter the room and all the time, so you must smile. And whenever you just like get in, so you have to handshake with the interviewer. Very firm handshake with eye contact. So just like remember, no limp handshake, like for example with your very limp one or not really hard, okay? So it should be just firm with eye contact. And your posture is very, very important. So whenever you sit, you must sit straight. Don't slouch, because slouching is just like more common even in women, right? So you have to be very careful. Do not slouch whenever you sit. Just sit straight with eye contact. Okay, never forget that. And the other thing which is really important is switching off your phone or just put it on silent or vibrate. So because it's not really good and it's very, very unrespectful. So if your phone starts ringing, and it's just like even worse if you answer your phone. So you can just like simply turn it off or just put it on silent and just like in your bag, okay? And never pay attention to anything because that's your moment, right? It's very important for you and this is your last chance and you must use it, right? So you must just like do it in the best way. The other thing that you need to pay attention is not chatting up the storm. Whenever you're nervous and stressful, so you might just like talk about whatever you think, okay? So for example, you talk about your experience constantly, and I did this, I did that, this is my experience, this is my education. And so you might get the interviewer bored, right? So okay, whatever. So when you're just like stopping. But the best thing is, so you just like, you have to listen to the interviewer question. Okay, so you have to listen carefully and answer thoughtfully and answer to just those questions, okay? And don't get very friendly with the interviewer. Your interviewer is not your friend, okay? So don't get very friendly. Always you have to maintain a professional distance, okay? And act like a professional. The other thing is focus on your positive traits. What does it mean? Whenever you go to an interview, probably they ask you what are some of your weakness and so what are your strengths, okay? So you must just focus on your positive trait and never say anything negative about yourself, okay? Just keep that in your mind. Never say anything negative about yourself in a job interview, okay? And the other thing that you need to do after you say goodbye and you go home, so you must follow up. You must write a thank you email to the interviewer and thank them for example, their time they're spending on you and interview you. I think it has a very good effect on the interviewer, positive effect. Okay? I hope you really enjoyed this lesson and you learned a lot from that. So you can join our Facebook page, and also you can subscribe to our YouTube channel to just watch the other videos that they have there. Okay? See you in the next lesson. Bye!